One half I, 32M, work part-time at a local bookstore. For the last 5 years, it's been my life. It pays a little over minimum wage, the work is zero stress, and I'm surrounded by books. It's the quiet life I chose. My girlfriend of 3 years, Clara, 29F, never understood it. She's a senior marketing associate at a high-flying tech firm, and for her, life is a ladder. You're either climbing or you're failing. I respected her ambition. I thought she respected my choices. I was wrong. The tension came to a head 3 weeks ago at a dinner party with her work friends. The whole night was a parade of promotions and stock options. I mostly just listened. On the ride home, she was dangerously quiet. "That was embarrassing, Leo," she said finally. "When Todd asked you what you did, and you said you sell books, the way they looked at me. It's like you're not even trying." "I'm not trying to be a tech bro, Clara. That's your world. I thought you were okay with mine." Then came the line that's been echoing in my head ever since. "I'm not. I can't be with a minimum wage nobody. I have a reputation, a future. You're just going nowhere." I wasn't angry, just tired. "You're not wrong," I said. "This is my stop." She dumped me right there, saying she needed someone who matched her ambition. I just nodded. Here's the part one never told her. In 2012, I spent a few $100s of student loan on Bitcoin. I mined a little, bought a little, and then mostly forgot about it. That nobody who works at a bookstore is, on paper, wealthier than her entire executive board. I just value my time more than the things money buys. When she left, the hurt was real, but on top of it was a cold clarity. She judged my worth by my paycheck. So I decided to show her what a nobody can do. The next morning, I called a wealth management firm and a lawyer who specializes in corporate real estate. Clara works on the 14th floor of a sleek glass tower downtown. My lawyer discovered it's owned by a property group that might be open to selling. She wanted me to match her ambition. Fine, I'm going to buy her ladder. Update 1, 4 weeks later. Things are moving faster than I expected. The project has been a welcome focus. Clara and her best friend, Maya, started a PR campaign against me. Maya posted an Instagram story of them with champagne, captioned, "Here's to cutting deadweight and upgrading your life." Sparkle's hashtag no scrubs. Clara posted about surrounding yourself with people who inspire you to be more. The subtext was clear. It stung for a minute. Then I just saw it as more data. I blocked them both. My side of things has been more productive. Step 1. The corporate veil. My lawyer, Mr. Harrison, helped me set up Oak Ridge Properties, LLC. All transactions happen through this entity. To everyone involved, I don't exist. Step 2. The approach and offer. Mr. Harrison, acting on behalf of Oak Ridge, made a formal inquiry to the building's owners. As suspected, they were looking to liquidate some assets. We reviewed the financials and put in an offer 5% over their asking price to make it a no-brainer. My bank manager had a minor heart attack wiring the funds, but Mr. Harrison handled the paperwork. The owners have accepted. We're in due diligence now, just inspecting the property and leases. Mr. Harrison thinks we'll close in another few weeks. The calm resolve is still there. This isn't about anger anymore. It's about consequences. Update 2, 2 months later. It's done. As of 3 weeks ago, Oak Ridge Properties, LLC owns the building at 125 Market Street. The signing felt surreal. I celebrated with a pizza and a new novel. But my resolve was solidified by a dirty trick 2 weeks ago. I got a call from my boss at the bookstore, Martha. She'd received an anonymous email claiming I was unstable and had been making female customers uncomfortable. It was so blatantly false that Martha was mostly just confused. I calmly explained I'd recently ended a relationship and assured her the claims were baseless. She believed me, but it was a clear attempt to mess with my job. It erased any lingering doubts I had. My first act as landlord was a standard introductory letter to all tenants. My second act was more specific. Mr. Harrison scheduled a meeting with the CEO of Clara's company, Mr. Qley, to introduce the new ownership. I wasn't on the call, but my lawyer had a clear script. Mr. Harrison, on the call, Mr. Qley, the new owner, Oak Ridge, is keen on ensuring a professional environment in their properties. They believe the character of their tenants reflects on them. Qley, Of course, we run a tight ship. Mr. Harrison, excellent. That's why I must bring up a minor concern. It has come to our attention that a senior employee, Ms. Clara Vance, has engaged in public online activity that could be construed as targeted harassment. He had an associate forward screenshots of the deadweight posts. He then mentioned the anonymous complaint sent to my bookstore, framing it as part of a disturbing pattern. Mr. Harrison, my client is a private individual who believes in quiet professionalism. An employee who publicly disparages people reflects poorly on company culture. Your lease is up for renewal in 18 months, and Oak Ridge is taking a keen interest in the long-term image of its tenants. We see this as a potential liability. He never said fire her. He didn't have to. He simply made her a business problem, a risk to the company's relationship with a powerful new landlord who was scrutinizing their entire operation. I waited. A week went by. Then, yesterday afternoon, my phone rang. It was her. Final update, 3 months later. I answered the phone to the sound of choked breathing. Clara, Leo? Her voice was a wreck. They fired me. Me? I'm sorry to hear that, Clara. My voice was even. Clara, you did this. My boss. He said the new landlord something about my posts. That was you. How could you? Me. You said you wanted me to be more ambitious. I bought a building. The silence on the other end was profound. I could almost hear her reality shattering. Clara, you bought what? No, you're lying. Me. Oak Ridge Properties, LLC. That's me. You were so focused on the latter, you never thought to ask who owned it. She started sobbing, then a messy, gasping sound. Leo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Any of it. I love you. The apology only came when she realized I had power. I wasn't a person to her. I was a status symbol, and I had just become the ultimate prize. Me? No, you don't love me. You love what you think I can do for you. You mocked me. Your friends tried to get me fired, and you humiliated me for the life I chose. The apology is about a year too late and a few $1 million too convenient. Clara, I can fix this. Please, just tell them to hire me back. Me, your employment is between you and your company. I simply express concern about your character. It turns out that has consequences. Goodbye. I hung up and blocked her number. The fallout was predictable. Maya sent furious texts. Clara's mother called, crying about how I'd ruined her daughter's life. I told her Clara's own choices had done that. Last I heard, getting fired for unprofessional conduct has made her toxic in her industry. She lost her apartment and moved back in with her parents. The satisfaction of that phone call was real, I won't lie. But it was fleeting. I sold the building last week to another firm for a profit. It was never about being a landlord. It was about making a point. I still work at the bookstore. The quiet life is still my choice. But I learned that sometimes the only way to deal with people who only respect power is to use it. My life is mine again. No apologies. Just peace. And a whole lot of new books to read.